Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new, hello again. So this is my channel. I love to do DIYs on a budget, Dollar Tree DIYs, thrift flips, farmhouse and rustic, wreaths, and seasonal decor. So if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Hit that red subscribe button. I'd love to have you. Also leave me a comment. I love to hear what you guys think. And also give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel. You can also follow me over on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, and Facebook. But today is all about the 12 days of Christmas. We are on day 9, and we're doing Christmas Advent calendars. So these are our hosts, Rustic and Lace DIY and Mallyco Creations. And I have been doing every day so far, so I'm hanging in there. So more about that in a minute, but first, DIY number 1. So the first DIY I'm going to use, I'm showing you can use these stickers to make one as well, but I had these numbers in this pad that I got from Michael's to make an advent calendar. And I got this from Hobby Lobby last year, but they do have them this year as well. There's little blocks in them and there's numbers, and you could just stick these on and use the stickers inside the kit, but of course I'm not going to. I'm going to make my own the way I want it to look. So, but they do have the numbers too if you needed them. So it's a really cool way to make an advent calendar, and it's not expensive to buy this kit. I believe it was $5.99 or $4.99, and I got half off. So first thing I'm doing is I'm using my antique wax, and I am going to put that all over each one of these. And then I'm going to wipe it off with wipe the excess off with my paper towel. And it's going to look nice and stained and really pretty and rustic, because that's the look I like. So I'm going for that farmhouse rustic look like I've been doing. And once I get it all nice and wiped off, then of course I'm going to get my little sander and I'm going to sand it as well, because I want some of that wood on the corners and on the edges to peek out a little bit. So you could sand as much as you want. You don't have to do this part at all, but I do it because of the look that I'm going for. And then once I get those all nice and sanded, then I'm going to take some of that scrapbook paper I showed you, and I'm going to start tracing out my pieces. Now I started tracing it out with the block, and then I'm like, I could just use these stickers and trace it out that were in the pack. But yeah, I wasn't thinking. But yeah, I just went around and I traced it out. But you could do it either way. I guess it doesn't matter. And then once I get it all nice and traced, I cut them out. Next, I went on, so see, now I'm using the sticker to trace out my numbers. So yeah, so I just set it down and then traced around my numbers. Now these numbers were square and rectangle, but some of them didn't fit right, so I had to make sure that I cut them out so that they would fit on those blocks perfectly. And then I just cut everything out, like you see me doing here. Usually I leave this part out. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, that's what I did. I just cut them out. And then I needed a 0 because the pack did not come with zeros on my pad. So I just painted it black because I wasn't going to use the gold color, so. And then next, I used some Mod Podge, and I just put it on each one of the sides of the block, and then I put down my numbers. So 1, and then I did a 2. You just put down the numbers that you're going to be using. So the numbers you're using, I have all down on my right here. So I have 1, 2, 4, 9, 7, 5, and 8. And I believe I had to use 2 1s and 2 2s because we have 22 in the days of the month, and then we have 11. So that's why those are there. So that's why you have double of them, I mean. So then I went around, and any excess paper, of course, I just used my little sander and I sanded the edges as I went along. And then for the 0, I just used the backing of one of the scrapbook papers inside the pad, and I just put the 0 on that, and then I just put the Mod Podge down and then put down my number. Now I just left this part in so you guys could see how I'm doing this. I did it for 1, but I didn't show you the other one, I believe. And then I did the 2, and you're just going to keep going around. This way, when you flip the blocks around, you got your numbers, and they're perfect on there the way they're supposed to be. Now, the stickers will also guide you that are in the pack to let you know what numbers should be on which blocks. But but I don't think it really matters, to be honest, because you can just switch the blocks. I mean, it's not that hard. So that's, really simple. And then I put the 7 and the 9 on my other block. So I did show you a little bit of the other block. And I just kept going with this until I got all the way around and all my numbers were down, and I liked the paper I used better. But I mean, you do you, use the papers you want to use, because there's tons of Christmas pads out there right now, scrapbook paper. So, and you could buy the single papers as well, and then just buy stickers. And like I had the numbers on stickers that I showed you those to give you other ideas in case you can't find these. But they do sell the blocks already cut like this in the wood section at Hobby Lobby as well. So you could use those too. And then I'm going to use my dark sealing wax. I love this stuff. I've been using it a lot. And I'm going to go around the edges and just darken it up and rub it with my finger. And it just gives it a nice rustic look to it. So that's what I did on all of the edges on the top and the sides of all the blocks. So that's what I did there. And then once I did that and went around the edges, I also rubbed it in, like I said, with my finger. And then I came in with what I am going to use, the letters that you see there that are in cursive. Now this pack does come with one that says days until Christmas on it. But I didn't use it because it didn't go with what I'm using. The colors were a little bit brighter. I'm going for the more rustic look. So these papers make it look a little worn. And so I decided just to take out these black stickers that I had. And I think I got these stickers at Hobby Lobby as well. I have tons of stickers because I used to scrapbook all the time, and when my kids were little, and I have tons left over because I overbought, just like I do with my crafting. I overbuy everything. I don't know why I do that. It's like terrible in my craft room because it's literally like a store, and that's not good. So yeah, I'm trying to use what I have as well so I don't buy more stuff. And then I just took the D, the A, and the Y, and the S out, and I just lined it up on my block where I wanted it and put days. And then underneath, I did use Until Christmas. I just cut it out of the one that was inside the pack with the blocks and used that. I figured this is just much easier than me trying to write it or find tiny little stickers and then trying to put them on here. But you can write it underneath. I just have terrible handwriting, so I don't trust myself. So I took it and I cut it out to size. And I know you can't see on camera, but it does say Until Christmas, I promise you. And I just stuck that down on the bottom underneath. And then the green was a little bright, so I dirtied it up with my antique wax. Not antique wax, I'm sorry, dark sealing wax. And I just went around it and just kind of like dirtied it up a little. And there it is, you guys. So here is a close-up. I really like the way this turned out. You guys let me know what you think down below in the comments. So yes, today is all about the 12 days of Christmas. We are on day 9. We're almost through the 12 days. I am like so tired out, you guys. There will be a playlist down below and also the links to our hosts. So please go down there and check everyone out. So now DIY number 2. So now this DIY, there's different options here. So I'm using a Chalk Couture stencil, but you can get these on Amazon as well. You can use one of these houses if you don't have the type of house that I have that I'm using. And also you can make one of these little wreaths with a magnet on it. I'm using these chalk paste. I'm not using the white. I don't know what I was thinking. I used black. And these are some magnets that you can get at the Dollar Tree. And also you could get that ribbon at Hobby Lobby that you can make into a little tiny wreath to do this as well. So the first thing you do with these type of screen stencils is you have to fuzz them so they don't stick down too much, okay? Because you want to be able to pull them up and not pull the paint up as well. So I got it down, and you want to make sure there's no bubbles. And then I went in with the green chalk paste that I'm using. This is Forest, and I did count 2 in the green and the little leaves on there, the little holly leaves. And the rest, the Christmas, I did in red, and then all the numbers I did in black. I took the white out, and I'm like, what am I thinking? The background is white. So yeah. So you use what chalk paste you want to use, but this is what I used. And like I said, you can also use the houses from the Dollar Tree. They have those big ones, and this stencil does fit on those houses. Now this stencil I think is retired. They don't have it anymore in Chalk Couture anyways. So I would go look on Amazon, and I'm almost positive they probably have something like this on there. So they probably have these stencils. I can guarantee it. So just put in Christmas Advent Calendar stencils and it should come up. So that's what it looks like, and I really love these little houses. Now I've had this for 2 years. I haven't used it because I made a different advent calendar. So this is what it looks like. I hope you guys like it. This is a really quick video again. I'm going to put the links down below for Amazon shop and all that. And don't forget to check everyone out. And also, I wanted to tell you guys, do not forget, you can also look for these stencils on Amazon. So don't lose hope. You guys can find them, I'm telling you. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And remember, stay crafty. Bye.